It's looking bad today. That's how it's looking. Cole gonna break some shit. And if he don't break some shit, we're gonna beat the out of him. Over this. Oh. Nice. Oh. Oh. Kill in reverse.
We don't care who it is. We have no friend. Shakur, if his cousin get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. If his brother get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. We have no friend. Strictly business.
Word around the gym is that iron sharpens iron. And based on the clips and snapshots flooding social media, Shakur Stevenson just enrolled in some serious advanced education.
We kicking you out the gym if we see you lose your phone. Come on, Diesel. No.
It's all good. Short. Zero. You can run. You can't hide.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot up in here. Oh, he looking pretty good. He ain't at his peak yet, but he's looking good.
Imagine walking into a dimly lit training facility where you hear the sharp crack of mitts, that rhythmic sound of gloves meeting leather, and right there in the middle of everything, Shakur flows like he's playing three-dimensional chess, while Terence Crawford delivers the exact kind of test that only a battle-tested legend can provide. This is the imagery that's been setting boxing social media on fire.
Let's fight.
This nigga ready, bro. Firing all cylinders. Reaction time there, speed there. It's focus. That's what got him ready. It's focus.
So why should anyone care about this? Here's the deal. When you combine technical skill with championship experience, you get preparation that hits different. Crawford isn't just some ex-title holder with a collection of spectacular knockouts on his resume. This guy thinks the game at the highest level and figured out long ago how to turn raw fighting instincts into surgical game plans. With Shakur getting ready to face the explosive and relentlessly aggressive Teofimo Lopez, getting rounds with someone who possesses Crawford's ring intelligence isn't just about staying in shape. It's like getting handed a detailed manual on what world-class timing and counterattacking actually look like when things get heated.
Good try. It's effort.
That's cool.
Come on, work with this nigga.
Now let's break down what we're really looking at here. Shakur operates like a pure technician with smooth footwork, hands that slip in and out of range beautifully, and this gift for making guys swing at air before they realize they're already in deep water. Lopez brings something completely different to the table though, serious knockout power, devastating one-punch capability. and that suffocating forward pressure that makes the ring feel like it's closing in on you. But with Crawford helping Shakur in camp, you can see they're building something special and actually enjoying the process.
I don't care if it's ping pong, he gonna get it.
Like how I'm
if it's ping pong, he want the advantage in the paddles.
I don't care about a paddle.
You figure out how to win.
I'm gonna win. Ain't no figure out. I'm gonna win. Man, I do everything, man. It ain't nothing that I can't do. Because they only see me winning, they say, oh, the reason why he winning because he's cheating. He gotta be cheating. They just can't accept the fact that I'm this great.
A basketball game, if we play it, I think I'll be.
You'll beat me and
You'll beat who?
But
So you said,
how you gonna stop me from driving then?
3-on-3, you gonna pick your
tell you right now.
Hey, look. Okay, so, hey, Tone. So I asked him how you gonna stop me from driving. He said I'm gonna foul you. So we might as well don't even play because you telling me you can't stop me right there. I'm gonna foul you if you go to the basket.
To drive. That's what he's telling
Right.
you. Telling you niggas gonna use this side.
Working with Crawford allows Stevenson to develop two critical skills he'll absolutely need against Lopez: staying calm when someone's trying to overwhelm you, and making those split-second adjustments when an opponent starts closing distance and forcing exchanges. Think of Crawford as the ultimate high-tech training partner, who can replicate what it's like facing a dangerous and intelligent switch hitter.
I'm not saying I'm gonna intentionally foul.
But what if he foul you?
I'm saying that I'm gonna
No, I
play
don't foul. I
hard
don't gotta
defense
foul.
to stop him.
I was in Colorado training for the Cordina fight. I was working with Terence Crawford. Definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ.
I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. That's how I feel about myself.
You seen me around a lot. Don't act like you ain't seen me around. Them days. He said that.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
Straight boom. Straight shot. Like right here. Boom. There you go.
Anyone scrolling through boxing Instagram has probably caught those training clips and behind-the-scenes photos, quick glimpses of sparring rounds, genuine smiles during breaks, and that unmistakable vibe of respect that feels more like a masterclass than just regular gym work.
What do you think he can throw to the hook? Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the box.
at the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You got to always be a student. You got to always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division.
These moments paint a clear picture. This isn't some publicity stunt thrown together for likes and shares. It's a calculated decision to inject championship-level experience into a camp that's laser-focused on preparing Shakur for every possible scenario Lopez might create. This approach matters because productive sparring isn't about trying to knock each other out during practice. It's about programming your reflexes for the exact situations you know you'll face when the lights are brightest.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, sparring Terence Crawford. This guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, I have good days. He had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I am at now.
Here's where the mental game comes into play. Going up against someone like Lopez, who can flip the entire fight with one perfectly placed shot, creates as much psychological pressure as physical. Bringing Crawford into your preparation does something really interesting, but incredibly valuable. It makes elite-level adversity feel routine. When you can hold your own against a proven champion like Bud in the gym while still executing your style, Those moments of doubt that creep in on fight night become much more manageable. You discover how your mind and body respond to intense pressure, and then you train them to respond better. Bottom line, real confidence comes from repetition under fire, not from hoping everything works out.
It just seemed like a lot of people just counted me out. They talk bad about me. They act like I'm not this person that I've been my whole life. So, mentally, it bothered me, but then you start to realize, like, the only thing that really matters is the people that care about you, like your family, your mother, my daughter, my shorty. It's a lot of people that have said something, and I remember their faces. I remember like what they said.
Then there's the invaluable benefit of sparring with someone who's navigated every possible in-ring crisis, real-time problem solving. Crawford has been in there when the original strategy falls apart. He's made adjustments on the fly, changed his entire approach mid-fight, and found ways to neutralize younger, hungrier challengers. For Stevenson, that experience is worth its weight in gold. It's like having a live instructor who can show you when he does this. You respond like that. When he attacks the body, counter like this. These decision-making patterns build up over time, and drilling them for months transforms quick thinking into pure instinct.
And then they're calling the card on February 22nd the best card ever. How does that make you feel that you're fighting on that card?
No disrespect to them guys, but I'm the best fighter. I think that I am what everybody want to see on that card. I think a lot of people say they're not gonna wake up at a certain time or all that stuff, but everybody's gonna be watching that shit. Everybody's gonna want to see Shakur. A lot of people try to act like Shakur is not must-see TV, but I am must-see TV. I am the best fighter in boxing. Everybody want to see me. Everybody want to watch me.
Let's keep it real, though. Impressive sparring footage doesn't automatically guarantee victory. Boxing history is loaded with camps that generated massive buzz, only to see everything fall apart when the bell rang for real. But what's happening here seems different. We're seeing consistent extended sessions with world-class partners and public recognition from everyone involved that this is way more than just a social media moment. That type of sustained high-level camp work is what separates hoping for the best from actually delivering when it counts.
I guess you could say it's more to it.
Switch, attack! 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 Last 30 seconds. Finish girl. Let's work. Last 30. Don't let us spin around. Close the show. Let's work. 3, 2, 1, time.
I think this is going to be the best version of me. I think that I'm going to whoop some this year, starting with Kid Austin.
Now, here's something interesting to consider. What's going through Teofimo Lopez's mind while watching all this? Safe Bet says he's paying attention and probably has some thoughts he's sharing. Lopez has never hesitated to mess with an opponent's head or to publicly comment on who they're bringing in to help them prepare.
I've seen Shakur back in...
Amateurs,
no,
pros?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or, Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. I think that everything just plays out the way it does, and eventually we was going to end up meeting up with each other eventually. I think that that's how it works, right? When two greats collide, you're bound to see a great fight. So I had never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, got a silver medal.
He's always been comfortable playing mind games during fight promotion, and you know his team is breaking down these sparring sessions looking for any kind of tactical insight. But here's the twist. When opponents start obsessing over what they see on social media, it can actually work in Stevenson's favor, especially if Shakur and his crew are deliberately putting out strategic misdirection to get Lopez focused on the wrong things.
Shakur back in...
Amateurs, pros?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 national... Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. Yeah.
And what about you, Shakur? When did you first become aware of Teo?
It's so crazy. I really was like I ain't gonna say I wasn't no nerd, but I was like a boxing nerd. So like when I first kind of got aware of Teo, it was probably before he even knew me. But I used to get on YouTube and I used to watch like the DMV fights, and they used to have like the Region 2, I want to say he was with Region 2 with Florida. And I seen one of his fights up there and I kind of watched them. I thought he was a good fighter, and that's when I kind of got a first with Teo. But when I finally first met him, probably was the same time he talking about.
For the bulk of your careers, you were both under the same promotional banner. Were you cordial, friendly?
I was good with Teo. I thought Teo was a little jealous of me. That's what I thought.
Did you get a sense of that, Teo? Were you any jealousy in there? Because both of you guys were being pushed, but it seemed like to me, just from the outside looking in, that he was pushed ahead of you.
For fans who love diving into the technical details, pay attention to how the pace changes in those training clips. Shakur will start by working at distance with jabs, feints, and side-to-side movement. Then he'll suddenly close the gap, create different angles, and force his partner to work harder to connect. Crawford's involvement pushes Shakur to maintain proper distance while managing counter opportunities at closer range, which becomes essential against Lopez, who can flood the pocket with combination punching. If you apply that to actual fight strategy, expect Stevenson to cleverly mix movement with precisely timed counters while avoiding getting trapped in exchanges unless he initiates them.
That's why I'm saying about the version right now.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the last fight week with Times Square, Teo was the guy who kind of sold the event. He put on a showmanship display come fight night. He looked real good in the ring. Did some Roy Jones-like things. So that kind of excited me. Like that kind of brought like something out of me to where it's like, I want to go against that guy. That guy is that good, and let's see if he could be that good in front of my style. Can he do them same things in front of me? I don't believe it, but I want to see.
Well, there are been questions, here and there about Teo's mental state, as far as the critics. And you are a type of guy, when you're in the ring, you take guys sometimes to a dark place after a couple of rounds, you sort of break them. Do you think you're going to break him after a couple of rounds?
Yeah, I know I'm going to break him. I know it's going to be a certain point in that fight to where he's going to be mentally frustrated. And when he gets mentally frustrated, that is where I'm going to attack.
There's also a bigger picture worth considering here. Sparring with a former multi-weight champion like Crawford sends a message about long-term goals. Shakur isn't just getting ready for one victory. He's developing the credentials and skill set required to be remembered among the all-time greats. Connecting with accomplished veterans is how fighters master aspects of the game that go beyond simple wins and losses. It's how they gain the type of knowledge that keeps them competitive long after any single big fight. That wider perspective matters for a boxer whose ultimate target is sustained excellence and lasting impact in the sport.
Somebody is up. Somebody in trouble. Punching like that.
The power, the stability, beautiful. Somebody's in trouble. I promise you.
Get your ass up! Yeah, Cam, boy was sharp, man. It looked like he ain't really miss a beat. I can tell like off his like surgery, his hand surgery, he got right back to work in the gym. Like he clicking right now.
So what unfolds on fight night if all this preparation pays off? If the sparring sessions built Stevenson's composure, sharpened his counterpunching, and equipped him with the stay-cool, under-fire instincts he'll need, Lopez could find himself dealing with a fighter who can both avoid damage and drain the effectiveness out of aggressive attacks with beautifully timed responses.
I was hurting it all throughout the camp.
I was feeling good.
I felt it just now.
But I was trying to ignore the pain and keep it going, but it just got worse to the point where I couldn't really take it no more.
I kind of felt it after my last fight. I'm like, man, just ignore it because you're going to have to keep ignoring it every time you fight. You don't realize it until it gets like to the point where you just can't take it no more. That video, even that video that got out of me like hitting somebody with a body shot and I fell, I've been hitting it constantly over and over and over. I felt the pain badly that last time to where it's like I couldn't take it no more.
Alternatively, if Lopez breaks through early and turns it into a war, we'll discover whether training with greatness actually prepares you for surviving the madness of a high-pressure championship arena.
Two guys that believe that no one could get into their defense, no one could get into their offense, no one could actually get into their style. Stylistically, he believes he's the best, and I know I'm the best, and that's why we're getting to this point now. He wants to challenge himself. I'm here for it. I'm here to challenge myself every time. That's part of boxing. And I think that one thing we are doing here, Mr. Versace, is one thing for a fact is that we're showing all the next generation this is how you do it. You don't do it in your early 30s. You do it now. You do it when the time is right, and this is the right time. That's why we're fighting in the big room. That's why everything is on the line. That's why I'm putting everything that it's got to be. You know what I mean? He's got more to gain. I got nothing to lose. So where is that going to? Anything. It's really just the truth. It is the sport. Who wants it more? How bad you want it. And no matter what, when it all said and done, we're going to show all these other guys, no matter how much money you make in this, you got to fight the best eventually.
No matter what happens, the Crawford-Stevenson training partnership has already created a fascinating subplot to what was already a can't-miss fight. Champions are forged in training camps, and sparring rooms serve as their universities.
You don't want them to tie you up. Straight left Okay.
Getting to watch Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford exchange rounds in the gym offers us an unusual glimpse into how elite boxing education really works, how knowledge gets passed down, how natural ability gets refined, and how a fighter transforms himself for one defining opportunity. That wraps up today's breakdown. If this content hit the mark for you, show some love with a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to turn on notifications so you catch all our future content.